Unit 1 Supplementary The Envious Neighbor is a Japanese folk tale. Here we can see two types of persons, an honest man and his envious neighbor. In this story, we can learn more about the pet's uniqueness. Pets are unique and most adorable creatures on the planet. Pets love us and give us the good company. There have been many instances where pets have acted as protectors of their masters. Here we can see one pet dog and its master. And the pet's master is an old farmer and he was a kind person. He was honest and he had a great kindness for his pet dog. He fed it with fish and tidbit. When he got the precious things buried under the earth, he gave alms to the poor people. When his dog was killed, he was not angry with his wicked neighbors. He went to the burial place with good food. He burnt incense and adorned the grave with flowers. He shed tears over his lost pet. After his death, the dog appeared in the old man's dream. He advised him to cut down the pine tree under which he was buried. He told the farmer to make a mortar out of the wood. The farmer did so. When the farmer ground his rice, each grain and earth turned into some rich treasure. Later, the wicked neighbor broke the mortar and burnt it. Now the dog appeared to the farmer in his dream once again and urged him to sprinkle the ashes of the mortar on withered trees. The farmer did so. The withered trees began to sprout and put forth flowers. Once the prince heard about the power of the old farmer. He invited him to show his power. The old farmer scattered the ashes on the withered plum and cherry trees. At once the trees shot out and put forth the flowers. On seeing this, the prince was happy and he gave him silk, cloth, and rich presents. So the wicked old neighbor borrowed the ashes from the farmer and tried to exhibit his power. So he went to the prince's palace and sprinkled the ashes on the withered trees. But the ashes flew into the prince's eyes and mouth. They blinded and choked him. So the prince's retainers caught him. They beat him black and blue. The old farmer and his wife were honest. They loved their pet dog and treated with affection. But his neighbor and his wife were wicked people. They were covetous and stingy. They did not like dogs. They used to give cuffs and kicks to the poor animal. The old farmer was kind and generous. He readily lent his dog and the mortar to his neighbor. But the wicked neighbors did not return what they had borrowed. They killed the dog, broke the mortar, and burnt it to ashes. But the old farmer and his wife were noble. They pardoned their neighbors even though they did evil things. They gave a share of their own riches to their neighbors. They even helped them to turn over a new leaf in life. Thus, the old farmer and his wife are entirely different from their neighbors. They also tried to be honest in all things.